set to move the downtown area towards recovery started out as an idea and began to formalize in 1958. The solution would be an international exposition. The event would become known as Hemisphere, a play on words from the original title of the event, which was Hemisphere World's Fair. San Antonio was planning to host the Americas, Mexico, Canada, and all other countries. The character south of the globe, San Antonio, Hemisphere was planned from April 1968. Until 1968, the downtown areas revived and experienced, stayed the course, and succeeded in accomplishing a goal. They brought international attention to San Antonio, and an estimated 7 million people visiting the Alamo City. During the year that the Alamo City Fair was also celebrated its 250th anniversary as of 1968. The finished fairgrounds completed man-made extension, as well as the adjoining convention center, junkyards, and restaurants opening up throughout the city of San Antonio, suddenly providing everything needed for a successful San Antonio tourist and convention destination. Hemisphere puts San Antonio on the national destination. Any questions? Why we have so many answers? See that giant star jutting up into the sky? That is the Tower of the Americans. That is more than 600 feet up into the air, constructed in 1968. The bottom levels are rotating restaurants up there. The Desert 360 in an hour's time. The top levels are non-rotating outdoor observation deck. Offering views up to 16 miles around as the restaurant is rotating. It's truly a fantastic way to see the 7th largest in South Central Texas, rounding up to the edge of the Texas Hill Country, and rounding down to the Gulf Central Plains. Our population is 1.3 million people. As far as the largest cities in the state of Texas are concerned, time-wise, it's Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, and that order, with Houston leading the way. Surpassing Dallas about 10 years or so, that's where it's beginning. Drawn forward, looking to the forefront of the south of the Butterfly, onto the south, Rana, Cocktail, Pullman, and Vader, swimming down to the first female American San Antonio. It's a confluence of civilizations. The artist's name is Warner Gorman. He utilizes 7 different pieces of natural, hand-gathered, hand-cut stone, and 2 different colors of structurally glazed brick to create the depiction of a cultural and scientific influence of 2 distinctly different cultures coming together. On the left is a Hispanic culture emerging. On the right is an Anglo culture emerging. And they meet in the center of them, creating one of the American families of the teaching. This is very possibly world-class art. Those are 24 by 24-inch concrete squared slabs that make up the canvas of the artwork. Notice the character lines are clean and complete, not flawed or distorted. Notice the fact that the canvas itself is of a bow. It's not just straight across. This artwork was not done on site. The measurements had to be exact. When they brought the artwork back and set it up, they were square by square by artistic square. The 400,000 pieces of hand-gathered, individually hand-carved, hand-cut, hand-placed stone had to be evenly precisely finished thickness throughout, creating the 3D effect you might notice going away, peering upon the surface of the confluence of civilizations. World-class art, world-class art. Drawn into this area brought us in the Convention Center. The Convention Building does run a big city block to the west of us. This is the arcade end of the Convention Building. The city just added a million square feet as of late to the Convention Building. It is now in process of adding more space to the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. Henry B. was the first Hispanic American elected to the House of Representatives in '61. He occupies a seat in the House for 28 years, representing the city of family friendly San Antonio. Drawn around this little lagoon going forward, you'll see that there's some railing in the water. The boat's about to engage the railing does rock a bit. I'm requesting please of everyone on board at this time to please refrain from reaching out to gray stones or to grab foliage going to the railing. We're going to jostle about a little bit going to the shore. Some people believe San Antonio is the oldest continuously active municipality in the United States, even older than St. Augustine, Florida. Let me tell you why they do believe this way. Back during those days, the north was Apache and Comanche territory. The then Apaches and Comanches, they come right to San Antonio, Texas, killed, pillaged, and burned. After Walker from Laredo, going south in between was classic bad lights. Every type of outlaw, renegade, and bandido that you would hope not to encounter is located over there. They too would come into San Antonio, Texas, killed, pillaged, and burned. The city's always united and stood up as one, defending the city, fighting back, driving out the interlopers, regardless of who was inhabiting the town at the time. Either the Spaniards, Mexicanos, Tejanos, Texans, or all the above. Yes, they unite for the common good. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, all associated with a sense of common dignity. Common good, common dignity. They live for Texas, and Texas lives for them. Hence the claim the oldest continuously active municipality in the United States since inception. Yours truly, San Antonio, Texas, 1718. Draw and clear this footbridge. Look across the street on the right side of the boat if you may. You see a couple of pretty flags up there across the street on the right side of the car. There they are, national and state. There's a legend flown around out there somewhere that we had to believe was against the law. Fly Texas colors to the same height as national colors as we are doing. But the opposite is true. Any state and nation can do that, as long as national colors are at the level of the observer. The two flags are formally presented. What is against the law? Try and take the fly your state colors independently of national colors at the top of the state capitol building anytime you want, and as much as you want, we can do in Austin. That is against the law. It's something that you will see distinctly throughout the state of Texas. The reason why this occurrence has occurred this way, Texas here was a nation unto itself for 10 years, having won independence from Mexico, all by our lonesome. Prior to joining the United States in 1846, one of the stipulations was, Texas must be able to fly. State colors independent of national colors, at any time that we so do desire. So we do. Hence the saying goes, only in Texas, a Lone Star State. This is true. And does anyone know what it means? Don't mess with Texas. That's not until the slogan. There it is, right? Don't go walking along in your squad and you're looking up about the wayside. Squadron to the waist basket. Don't mess with Texas. Come on, what's the matter with y'all? Don't mess with Texas. Not coming on too strong. Excavated from street level. Excavated from street level back in 85, 88. So the construction represented the mall. You're about to see them in a second. Footbridge before us here down this first street bridge. The steel 3 foot deep is still 315. Represent extension, represent the good, represent the mall 85. This is our mall. It's like about 100 shops on the ground. Shop hours from 10 till 9, Mondays to Saturdays. Sundays from 12 to 6. Celebrated the Mass was called the Mass event. Happened to be the feast day of St. Anthony de Padua that particular day. So all the Mass event dubbed the waterway in Rio San Antonio. This is how the river gets its name, way back in 1691. Right past these trees to the right side of the boat street level, you see the steeple of St. Joseph's German Catholic Church, constructed in 1868. They do conduct German singing Thanksgiving masses up there every fourth Sunday of the month, led by a group known as Leader Front. As we lead the song of Thanksgiving up there for over 100 open to the public on a daily basis. St. Joseph's Apple Commerce from 1868. Right past the trees here on the right side. Right here in the church from our past St. Joseph's German Catholic Church, 1868. This is natural waterway that's run its course in the heart of the city. And they shape this kind of perfect horseshoe pattern. We're going to take a left turn up the, on the plaza in the corner. The river is going to return to anywhere from 3 to 10 foot deep. The whole entire riverwalk today is recognized as a city park. It's known as the Paseo del Rio, overseen by the city. Bass in the water, catfish, perch, turtles, and a little bit of crawfish. Realizes we have no major hotels in the water. Some guy stepped up and says, well, I'll build a major hotel on the water for every time. If I do succeed, he declares, do not charge me for the land upon which I stand. If I do not, I'll finish the building with integrity, walk away from it is yours, San Antonio, Texas. The city gave him the green light. It was a win-win situation. Needless to say, much more than anything else, A.C. Zachary and his wife, Mr. Riverwalk Lord, rode up to the very last room toasting champagne, celebrating the completion of the structure here in the record setting 202 working days, just as it's spoken. Once found in the Guinness Book of World's Records to be the fastest modular style constructed hotel in the entire world. It no longer is, unless having exceeded the feat. The building here on the left is recognized as the largest, fastest modular style constructed hotel in the entire world. Built in Palacio del Rio, Palace Road, San Antonio, 1968. A.C. Zachary, he gains the property at zero cost per the pre-building agreement. Rest assured, I don't make this slip up, it just occurs. On the left side, P. Arneson, Chief Engineer, Riverwalk Construction, 1939, 1941. Varied amount of presentations take place here year-round. The river always plays a historic role. On the left side, it reads entrance to La Villita. That's where San Antonio has its origins. La Villita was founded by the Spaniards in 1718. The military compound, Spanish garrison was housed there. Today, La Villita is home to artesian and rustic shops, built from about 6-ish. The compound set is open anywhere from 6-ish to midnight, depending upon days. These tall trees here before us, these are all known as Montezuma cypress. Some of them are native to the area, some of them have been running on here. At any rate, some of the tall trees, if we can please, sir, can we ask the ladies next to you if they can please keep the conversations down to low roar out of courtesy to the people who paid money to hear the guided tour? Thank you, of which this is. Thank you. On the right side, these two buildings on the right, they house the Briscoe Western Art Museum. They're full of Western art, drawings, paintings, and sculpture of a Western kind, as well as Western artifacts. For example, they have on display the sword of General Santa Anna, the guy who did march on the Alamo. This is kind of an idea of what might have been at the time that before, all the pavement was rolled into the area. Looking down rivers, an iron ornamental bridge constructed in 1891. It does still serve today as a commercial and private thoroughway. 1891. This past, coming up next month, in fact, the day after Thanksgiving at 7 p.m. and not a moment too soon, the city's going to flip their master switch, and more than 180,000 Christmas lights will illuminate the walk simultaneously. This will be followed by a great big riverboat Christmas parade. The lights will stay on to the Monday after the Sunday Previous Day. The city then will dim the lights for the holidays and begin a 6-week process for removing the 180,000 lights out of the trees. But it takes San Antonio, Texas, a near day to put up these 180,000 Christmas lights. In fact, the city's never put the sun does go down. How do they do it? The city contracts out a team of specially trained bungee jumping squirrels who raise up on limbs of trees and jump off the lights so they can bounce on back up. Not a whole lot of people know this, unless people believe it. Bungee jumping Christmas squirrels is privileged information. I don't know how that little girl trains her pet squirrels. She trains them to jump off and let go. Awesome! That's it. Just about in 1896. That is the largest, oldest, continuously still active courthouse found in the state of Texas today. 1896, Maritime Courthouse. On the left side, for instance, is the Tower Light Building. The green top structure may have noticed from afar. If you gaze at the uppermost floors of the Gothic structure up there, you can see those gargoyles extending from the uppermost floors. They go all the way around the top of your tent view. Doubles water spouts by Header Rates Ball. Water climbed by Robert and Alvieres. All the Santon architects. 404 feet straight up into the air. They say it's the only octagonal-shaped high-rise in the state of Texas today from the 1920s. Remember that movie Ghostbusters 1? Those are the gargoyles, a 3-way flying turn. I'm going to toot the horn for precautionary measure. Don't be alarmed. waterway Challenger, 25-foot deep, and it tops off the horseshoe tunnel. On the right side of the boat is the latest addition to the walk. It allows you to walk all the way around. It's downtown plugins and regular basis to make sure they're fully functional and ready to respond to any monthly notice. But I cannot speak from recent memory. When was the last time we had to activate the downtown plugins in earnest? Due to our now primary flood control system, it's located about 2 miles east of the street and runs about 2 miles north to south. It's an underground tunnel completed in 1998, and it works perfectly all by itself. It does. So far, so good. On the left side, this building was completed in 1921. To the mid-1950s is known as the CBS building. Mid-50s to mid-70s is known as the Commerce Dine building. In the late 70s, the building was vacated and vacant until 1999. That's when the Drury and the Suites people came out this way. They purchased the building, cleaned it up, and presented it as we see it now. Restoration and renovation